Hi there everyone, it's Misty here. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I have my week 2 recap. If you missed it, I rebooted Keto on August the 1st, and I had been vlogging every day what I eat except for Sundays, and then last Monday I posted a weigh-in and an update, and that's what I'm going to be doing again today. Whew. So I haven't vlogged since Tuesday, I want to say, and that is because I have been in a lot of nerve pain. And I know you guys get tired of hearing me talk about it, but you guys, this is my life. This is what I live with. This is my future. This is what's happening. And if you've never experienced nerve pain, I can't even describe the level of just awfulness. Like, just awfulness. I believe, it's my belief that I have one nerve that is being irritated on at my rib cage, but also like on my inner thigh. So it's made breathing really difficult because it's right by my lungs and it just hurts. It hurts to breathe. It hurts to move my arm. It hurts to do most everything. And then the one down by my thigh, it's awful. It's starting to be where I can't stand up. I can't sit down. Walking, like I can't move. And it's been so fucking painful. Like I'm sorry. I know some of you guys are going to clutch your pearls because I cussed, but you're going to have to get over it. It's so painful. I would not wish this kind of pain on my absolute worst enemy because it's just. And there's two really kind of different types of nerve pain. There's the burning nerve pain, which literally feels like you've put your arm in a fire. And then there's like the sharp one where you can feel like the bone is literally pinching the nerve, and it's awful. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. I haven't had anything that worked. Last night I iced for probably an hour, all over my back, my rib cage, my lower back. I even thought about putting it between my thighs, and I'm like, Misty, that's probably not the best idea. But anyway, it's just been really, really painful. I haven't been eating much. Like, I haven't been sleeping well. Last night was the first night that I was able to get some sleep. And I call them my big mama pain pills. Normally, I'll take Tramadol. Every once in a while, I wear lidocaine patches. But every once in a while, like last year when I couldn't get out of bed, they prescribed these pain pills. And I don't like to take them unless I need them, but the last couple of nights I've absolutely needed it because I wasn't able to sleep because I couldn't get comfortable, and getting out of bed is awful. So it's been rough, and I am mentally and emotionally and physically exhausted. But I didn't derail my progress, and that is a big win for me. So I talked about it, I thought about it, but I didn't. So go me, yay. All right, so let's talk numbers. So I am going to do a weigh-in. I will say that my last weight, like I weighed in last Monday at 349 and weighing in this week at 345. So I'm down 4 pounds, so a total of 11 pounds in 2 weeks, which is okay. It's not that bad. I would be less, but I've been dealing with a lot of swelling and inflammation in my hands. And I think I mentioned that I think it's the pop socket. So I went ahead and ordered another ring, a phone ring, because that's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing that I've done differently that I think would cause it to be so sore and so swollen. My blood sugar has been elevated, which is not surprising, because I've been in pain and I've been taking pain meds. So that, again, if you are newly diabetic, like a type 2 diabetic, and you are frustrated because of your numbers, anything on the planet can make them go up. Stress, illness, infection, emotional distress, anxiety, depression, like anything can make your sugars go up, and you just have to, it is what it is. As long as you're doing what you need to do, it is what it is. And that's kind of where I am with that. I do have really good progress though, so let's talk about that. So again, I weighed in, my initial weigh-in was 356, And I weighed in last week at 349. I'm weighing this week at 345. So I'm down 4 pounds and a total of 11 for the 2 weeks, which I think is pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my average. I'll try to throw these up on the screen. We'll see how I feel. So last week, my 90-day average was, my average glucose was 247 and it was 12% in range. Today, my average glucose for my 90-day was 240, but my in range was 17%. So it went up 5%, which is good. For 30-day, last week, my average glucose was 263 and my in-range percentage was 13. This week, it was 239 and my in-range average was 27. So it went down 30 points on the blood sugar and we went up 14% on blood sugars in range, which I think is fantastic. Next, and this is all from I have a Dexcom meter and there is a app called Clarity and it gives you all of this information. For my 14-day average, last week, my average glucose was 256 with 21% in range. This week, it's 182 with 53% in range. So I came down, what is that, like 70 points, and my average went up more than double. 7-day, last week it was 191 for 46%. This week it's 174 for 59%. Again, the last 7 days I've been in a lot of pain, so that's why that average didn't come down, but it did come down some. It came down 20 points and we went up 14%, 15%. And then last but not least, my 2-day average, last week it was 168 for 80% in range, and today it's 155 with 91% in range. So the last 2 days, even though my blood sugars have been elevated in the morning, I've still been in range. And the range is, I want to say it's 80 to 180, 70 to 180. So any numbers within that range, they consider to be good. So I've been sitting at 170. It was 170. Oh, dang. 172 when I woke up? No, it was 140 something. It was 141 at last night. When I woke up this morning at 7:30, it was 163. So it's coming down, which is exactly what I needed to do. So I am vlogging today. I haven't eaten. I had I've been drinking cold brew and I did film it, but it really is pretty easy, you guys. It's literally just using cold water to steep coffee rather than brewing it. And it's just, I just prefer the taste because it's not quite as bitter. It's not quite as acidic. Really enjoyed it. I did bulk cooking yesterday. You guys know I like to do that. Even though I felt like absolute dog crap, I knew I needed to have some food on hand that Rob could heat up and eat. So I grilled burgers and brats. I grilled ribs, and then I also grilled some chicken because I want to make some chicken salad. That's what I'm going to nosh on this week. I have to finish up the few buns I have from Costco before they go bad. And I bought those when I wasn't doing like keto. I still am doing lazy keto, so they kind of fit. But it's not something that I want to make a habit of. I have another bag in the freezer, so I'll pull them out, maybe once or twice a month, if even. So yeah, and I still have the Aldi keto bread. Now that bread has never really bothered me, so that might be something I consider later down the road. But for right now, my main goal is getting the blood sugars down, getting back to eating intuitively, and whether that's 1 meal a day or 7 meals a day, eat only when I'm hungry, and try to get a grip on just feeling better. So I see my primary care physician on Wednesday. This is the appointment that was rescheduled from last month. I am going to talk to him about something else for this pain. I don't know that he can prescribe anything stronger than tramadol, even if it is short-term use. So I need to talk to him about that. And I probably need to reach out to my pain management doctor and schedule an appointment with them. I haven't seen them since like October or November last year. So yeah, and I told Rob, I was like, I don't even know if they can do anything in my thoracic spine because it's so close to my lungs. So yeah, I don't know. But if we could just do something about it going down my right leg, that would be fantastic. I can't have another surgery. Like I can't do another laminectomy or something because the discs are basically disintegrated. There's like basically nothing there. So if he pulled another one out or do whatever they do in surgery, I would be in a world of hurt. And I don't know that we're close enough for him to do the OPLL, and I don't know that I'm in the right frame of mind or at the weight I want to be when that happens. So as I've said over and over again, I need to throw up that picture. So yesterday I posted a picture where it was me from 2017 when I very first started keto and me from the last few months. And just the difference in my face, it's just like, I tell Bravo, it's like, I get reminded of these pictures that I've put up on Facebook. And I'm like, I don't look anything like that anymore. I think some of it has to do with the longer hair, but also just I've lost so much weight in my face. There's just, to me, there's a huge difference. Maybe there's not a huge difference to you, but to me, there's a huge difference. So when I say that the weight is not the most important thing for me, that's why I say that, because my weight isn't really that much different. Or is it? I don't remember what I was weighing in April. So maybe there is like a 70 pound, maybe there is a big weight difference. I don't remember. Anyway, but the fact of the matter is I've lost so much in inches and just swelling, etc., that I feel like I look like a different person, which I feel like I was beautiful then. I feel like I'm beautiful now. It's never been about vanity for me. It's been about health. And so, yeah. And you can be, there's health at every size. I'm not saying that. But for me, I've got to get some weight down because the future is, and I need to be at a weight where I can basically lift myself. So, but hopefully that is way later down the road. Anyway, that's it. That's the update. I really do appreciate you. Like I said, I see my regular doctor on Wednesday, and it'll take a couple of days, at least 1 or 2 days to get the blood work back. So when I get the blood work back, we'll go over it and we will compare and contrast that to what I had going on in May when I saw my endocrinologist. I still need to schedule the women's stuff. I haven't done that. I still need to schedule my ultrasound. I need to do that tomorrow. It's almost 4 and most places are closing. So anyway, that's it. That's it. So I will hopefully be back to vlogging tomorrow, or have a vlog go up tomorrow. Again, I'm going to try to do these weekly recaps on Mondays so I can share different stuff with you, the numbers, etc. Just kind of let you know where I'm at with my head and stuff like that. And again, I have been in some of the worst pain. And it's like every year around this time, I guess because I'm a bit more active, I don't know. But it was like this time last year, the 1st of August, when I was in bed because I couldn't move because of nerve pain. So I don't know what it is about this time of year. But Jesus, Mary and Josephina, it's no buenos. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. Thank you to all of you who are following and cheering on, whether you leave a comment or not. I think a lot of people are under the impression I've never done this before, but that's what's called a reboot. I've done keto, I've done carnivore. I'm trying to incorporate protein back in. We've had pork ribs now like 3 times because it's the one thing. It's the one thing I know I can eat. Last week I made scallops. And I was so disappointed that I just couldn't. The smell, the taste, I just couldn't do it, which makes me really, really sad because I love shellfish so much. But yeah, breathing. I just need to be able to breathe and walk. Is that too much to ask? Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow in another video. Bye for now.